what can you expect when you become a 1K per hour expert? You have a 1K per hour brand. Feels like playing. It's like a game, right? You cover levels, and I will tell you at the end of, well, not the end, another checkpoint, which is the 1K per hour mark. How do you feel? But I remember when I was in my 25 per hour mark, I was feeling, damn, like struggling like a slave of my computer. Then I moved to my $50 per hour brand, right? Expert. I was getting paid by $50 an hour, and that was a little bit better, but nothing really changed. I just felt like I could upgrade a little bit more my flat. Instead of sharing with 3 roommates, I could share with 2. But yeah, some things came to my life, which is hiring the first VA. I remember hiring first person that helped me, and yeah, I was earning a little bit more, but I was also paying a little bit more, and I didn't know that much how to delegate. When I moved from the 50 per hour to the 100 per hour, well, life gets a little bit better. There, yeah, I could even say I was a bit naive. I was a bit like just spending money, for the sake of spending it, because I had more money. And I wouldn't say I was responsible at all. In fact, I remember being in that phase. One of the launches that I did, 25K in 5 days. It gave me a lot of cash flow. It was like, wow, now I can do a lot of things. And I started like paying taxis and expensive restaurants and inviting girls to the restaurant, or booking Airbnbs, or like girlfriend I had at that time then eventually became a relationship. So it's like wow. Yeah, that's an issue. I mean, not changing the mindset and not making sure the mindset is right, I would say, is one of the common problems of scaling from 25 an hour, 50 an hour, 100 an hour. And I realized when I got to first time somebody paid me 500 an hour, I was much more, let's say, money savvy or mature, or even I would say how to deliver an extraordinary service, so that person thanked me for paying that money, being like, damn, I committed, thanks for paying this amount, 500 per hour, I committed, and I thank you, Mikel, because it's the first time I'm committing like really, really seriously to one of these processes. In this case, it was losing weight, because officially I'm a registered dietitian. That's what I started. It's funny how life changes, now it makes me much more happy to help entrepreneurs become 1K per hour experts. But I remember at that time the mental shift, right, when somebody was thanking me for charging that amount. And I will never forget, 1K per hour. That day, when the watch showed the notification of the person sending the transfer, he paid in 3 payments by that time. And the watch, just all that money coming in for the first payment, was paying 1K per hour, but paid several hours at the same time. Oh my god. I was happy, over the moon happy. But because I knew, not because of the money, because it was more money to the bank account, but because I knew I could pay better salaries to my team. I could spend less time doing work that I didn't like doing, so I could outsource it more and more effectively. And damn, knowing that if a month go bad, if 2 months go really bad, 3 months go really bad, I still have enough savings, enough cash flow to just hold that bad situation, that rainy day, or those rainy months. So this is one of the things that I love the most. And here you can see Mexico, pure state. I love these big trees. I think like they grow like from all this water. Like here, trees here are huge. I think they have everything they need to grow, right? They have all the resources. What would you do? This tree is asking. It's asking me, it's asking you, what would you do if you had unlimited resources? How would you live your life? Would you live the same way? So, good question, tree. Yeah, I'm always thinking, what would I do with unlimited resources? And 1K per hour, of course, is not unlimited, but it's a good decent amount to start much better life. So if you want to know how to become a 1K per hour expert, you have a lot of things to do. You can keep watching this free content, or you can click the link below and get a little bit deeper, get a little bit to my more advanced trainings. And also at some point I will sell you something. I will offer you something with a blatant sales pitch in front of you because I know it will change your life as it changed mine. So while I'm walking here, I want to show you where we are heading together, okay, during this normal day in my life. A little bit of working, a little bit of working, a little bit of recording content and doing this for you. We are getting this tunnel. We are getting there. It's like over there, like 200 meters. We are getting there, 1 minute. So I want you to feel how would it be for you to reach this 1K per hour? For me, it means freedom. For me, it means, as I told you, knowing that money is at this baseline where they say, okay, more money is not gonna make you much happier. I thought bullshit. Like, I'm gonna be much happier, even above the 80K, 100K. Different studies put this in different tiers. They say above 80K or 75K or 100K, even though the dollar is devaluating every day more and more. So maybe what we buy now with 75K, we will need 100K in some years when you watch this video maybe. So I would say this is bullshit, but not definitely. Like, when you reach a certain point, you're not much happier. What I would say, for me, the biggest advantage of being a 1K per hour expert, which, as I always say, doesn't mean that you are not doing other things like recording this content for free, things that are paid less than a K per an hour. That's not the point. So we got here to these waterfalls. The thing is, it gives you the freedom to have time to be wealthy, because having money is being rich, but having time is being wealthy. Because if you have money but you don't have the time to spend it or to enjoy it, then what's the point, right? Imagine you have 7 figures in your bank account, but you are working 12-16 hours a day. Well, that's a way of living life. I'm totally okay with that. It's not the one that I want to live. I want to create wealth, impacting other people, and also having time to enjoy all this. So this is the thing: time, purpose. When certain amount of money is covered, you start thinking about purpose. You start thinking about, okay, now what's next? You can see other videos in the channel when I'm depressed some days that, like, I feel like I don't have meaning in life, and all these doubts and questions come to my head. But then there are some techniques or some exercises I do to get back to normal. But yeah, it's ups and downs all the time. But then you start, at least in my point, I start worrying about purpose, a lot. if I'm aligned with my purpose, if I'm aligned with my person, if I'm aligned with my values, etc. And then relationships. I start thinking, okay, having time to spend money is great, but if you have time but you don't have the right relationships in your life and you start feeling lonely and you feel like, what's the point of having all this time? So for me, it's the ultimate goal. Relationships are the source of our best memories, period. And if we choose well our relationships, our time is gonna be spent much better. So right now I'm spending it here alone, but this morning I did some video calls. I enjoyed talking to some people I love. So it's a good balance. Today is a good balance. When I'm too many days without talking to people that I love or spending quality time with them, I feel it. So to share this with you, this is Mexico, this is Chiapas, this is the lifestyle that I'm talking about and that I want you to accomplish as well. Because again, it's not about one person accomplishing it. Of course, more people is accomplishing it. Of course, people is charging even more than 1K per hour. 100%, yeah, of course. Of course, the thing is, I want you to be here as well. I want everybody to be here. Entrepreneurs, experts, digital nomads that want to go from struggling digital nomad, struggling slave entrepreneur to 1K per hour expert, 1K per hour entrepreneur, 1K per hour digital nomad, brand. Watch more videos or click the link below so you can see more of the how. Okay? This is Mikael from Chiapas and shoo! See you in the next video. Bye.